What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Melanin Reactions coming at you with another one. Today we doing some Nuke's top 5, 10 scary videos to freak you out. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. His channel as well. Hit the thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? Just follow your boy, you know? We're gonna get into some spooky. So let's see what we got today. All right, y'all. Let's go.
This next clip allegedly comes from CCTV cameras in an unknown city in the Philippines.
Okay.
A woman in a red hoodie is seen walking along a city street, but the CCTV camera image becomes very strange.
Well, I mean, hold on though.
As you can see in the clip, the video seems to glitch in a very
Hold on, Buddy in the background was glitching as well. I think he's gonna bring it up,
making it look as if the woman's head disappears multiple times. But oddly, the rest of the video is perfectly clear. Now, in the Philippines, there's a strange superstition that says that if someone appears in a photograph without a head, it means that that person will soon pass away.
Oh, that's crazy.
Creepily enough, a few minutes later, and this happens.
Ayun, no? Bilis. Ayun, nawala ng pwede.
That's her.
The unfortunate woman is accidentally struck by a runaway taxi van, and it is said that she did actually pass away as the result of her injuries, just like the old Filipino superstition says. Now, this clip immediately went viral on Philippines websites and social media, but no one knows the original source of the video, which leaves us to wonder, is this real proof of the paranormal? Or is it just an old malfunctioning CCTV system? Or is it all just a very elaborate hoax? As always, you decide.
You know, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's kind of like, because we all know that cameras, you know what I'm saying, pick up stuff that the normal human eye, most people can't necessarily see. Like they say with the older cameras, like with Blackberries and stuff like that, like it picks up a different dimension. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I mean, if she actually did pass away, that would be one hell of a coincidence. And I don't believe in coincidences. Yeah, that's crazy.
Nightlight. A woman named Brandis says that late one night while she and her husband were sleeping, their home security camera caught this strange event at 2:45 in the morning.
The fuck? Oh, hell nah. Now there's feet? Whoa. Yo.
The family dog perks up as a bright light flashes and what looks like a pale little face seems to peek out of the door. Then a shadowy figure about the size of a child seems to be standing in the hallway before disappearing, just as the little pale face peeks out of the door again. Brandis and her husband Sky have never posted or even experienced anything paranormal, and they say they have no idea what this could be.
Can you please just hear me out?
Not only is that
all work management platforms are the same. They take forever to learn, and
not only is that paranormal, I believe that might be extraterrestrial. Because of the flashing light. It's like it was transported in. Nukes. Hey, keep up with that family, man. I got a feeling they're gonna have more. A lot more.
Something at the door. Chase Beckstead and his wife Rachel are staying overnight in the house of Rachel's recently deceased grandfather. The elderly man had passed away in the house only 1 month earlier.
Okay.
So the couple is just settling in for the night when suddenly something happens that is downright creepy.
How you doing? You okay?
I don't know.
You a little freaked out?
A little bit.
So, we were just going to bed and we're not... Let me just show you. Like, we've literally had to put the bag up against the door because we're not sure.
Or something just flew in there. I saw an orb. Something in there. It is again.
And like, we're literally just...
You need to open the door.
Even though
while
there's
it's
no
doing it.
draft or air current in the house, the bedroom door begins to randomly move as if it's being quickly pulled back and forth by some unseen force. Understandably, Chase and Rachel are pretty shaken up by the strange, unexplained phenomena. They decide to just pack up their stuff and leave the house. But this is when things get even creepier.
Okay.
Okay, so we're leaving. We got all of our stuff packed. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, we're out here. Rachel's already in the car. I'm leaving, like, I don't know what's going on.
As Chase is gathering their
That's
luggage,
crazy.
the bedroom door slams shut right behind him. And again, it begins to move back and forth, this time even faster than before. Chase says that he still has no idea what could have caused the strange movement of the door. Some video commenters believe that this was the ghost of Rachel's recently deceased grandpa, but some think it might have been something more sinister that had taken up residence in the house. But what do you think?
Okay, so I'm going to say this. I've got a question, and it's a logical question. How did the grandfather pass away? Did the grandfather pass away leaning up against a door and was trying to get help and get out? Like, this is a question that needs to be answered. Yeah, we need to know how the grandfather passed away. Not to pry into y'all's business or anything, but that's a logical question, because if he passed away leaning up against the door trying to seek help, then that explains it, you know? And if not, then y'all got other problems.
The follower. It's around 5:30 in the morning and two girls are on a hike through the mountains in the Philippines with
Yes,
a
sir.
large group.
Not me.
The girls stop a little too long to take some pictures and accidentally get left behind by the group. The girls run to catch up with the other hikers as one of them films, but her camera captures something truly bizarre.
What the fuck is that back there behind her?
Wala ni mga kasama namin.
Are those eyes?
Wala yung mga kasama namin.
Or is that the sun?
Kailangan
What
namin
the
silang habulin.
Yo,
Kasi
whatever that is back there,
maliligaw
that
kami.
shit keeping up with her ass. She needs to run
Grabe, malayo
faster.
na sila.
And it just appeared
Wala
again. Look, it's not even walking or moving its legs. This is floating.
Did you see it? As the two girls run along the mountain trail, way back in the background, some strange shadow figure seems to be following them. But a little bit later, the mysterious dark figure has just disappeared. The girl who posted this video says that she and her friend were completely alone and they have no idea who or what this could be. She says that she
you
only
said
noticed the
head
shadowy
almost
figure when
kinda-
she watched her video back later. So, what do you think? Was someone stalking them through the remote woods?
That's crazy.
Or just what is this? You decide.
We can't say someone because the legs isn't even moving. It's floating. It's like it's on a skateboard and she's pulling it. It's literally what it looks like.
A short
That's crazy.
stay. A guy named Brendan has a YouTube channel where he camps in his van in some strange and sometimes very dangerous locations across the UK. In this video, Brendan decided to camp overnight in the coastal village of Jaywick in Essex, England. Now, amongst other things, Jaywick is known as one of Britain's poorest towns and has a very high crime rate. In other words, it's not really the best place to be camping overnight in a van. But that doesn't stop Brendan.
A little town in England called Jaywick, coined as one of the most deprived towns in the UK. And I thought, as soon as I'm in the area, I just had to go and see it.
Brendan searches around and eventually finds a place to set up camp that is just outside of town and kind of in the middle of nowhere.
This'll do me. I'm alone, but I mean, there's no other houses around me, so it's not as if I'm alone in a housing estate.
Brendan sets up his bed in the van and lies down for a night's sleep. But around 2:30 in the morning, things take a terrifying turn.
I think someone's outside the van. That must do.
Oh no. Oh no.
Hey!
See?
Right, whoever the that was has now gone.
I guarantee you they're not gone. And you're over there and, you know, around London and Europe and like all y'all can do is just, you know what I'm saying? Like here we can, you feel me? I would have immediately yakka. Nah, without question. Nah, we figure that out later. Nah, I'm good.
I'm gonna get out of here. Oh my God.
Especially after they smash the glass in, they're breaking it. Oh yeah, I fear for my life. I'm telling you. That motherfucker come back and snatch him out the window. Come here.
Someone with a flashlight skulks around outside Brendan's van, trying the door handles, before smashing the window to get inside.
Hey!
Luckily, Brendan yells and sends the intruder running. He then hops in the driver's seat and just gets out of there. Brendan makes it out safe, but obviously is very shaken up by the whole ordeal. He decides to not only leave the town of Jaywick, but to drive all night, 3.5 hours, all the way back to his home.
I
don't blame him.
quite frankly, just wanted to go home.
I don't blame him for driving back home, but I do blame him for being out there because that was stupid. You know how they get down in this town. You know how active they are, and you gonna do some shit like that to put your life in danger, all for views? Like, come on, man. Let's be logical here, bro.
It was really, yeah. I wasn't in a good mind space. After cleaning a little bit of broken glass from my driver's seat and the dashboard, you'd be surprised how far glass goes when it smashes. I've been finding little bits everywhere, but the van was in no fit state to continue camping in, and nor was my headspace, should we say. So I made the long journey back home. I think it was a good 3.5 hour drive back to my house in Shrewsbury. Got there just before sunrise. Not a pleasant drive, to say the least.
Despite this frightening encounter, Brendan still goes camping in his van and posts his adventures over on his YouTube channel, Brendan Explores.
More power to you, man.
If you see something that you think would be perfect for the top 5, email me at nukestop5@gmail.com. You can also tag me on TikTok at nukestop5official, and be sure to tag me only at nukestop5official because there are a lot of fake accounts on there.
Very much so.
Out. A guy named Carter moved into a new fully furnished rental house, but not long after he moved in, he began to experience strange things and hear unexplained noises. Late one night while he's asleep in bed, he hears the creepy sound of what seems to be someone hitting keys on the piano in his living room.
Hey, whole bunch of stickers, huh?
Who's there?
Let's share turn around.
Carter decides to lay on his living room couch to try to figure out just what is going on with the piano. As you might imagine, it did not go well.
Dude, what the f?
The piano plays again and a chair moves, and Carter decides that he's had about enough. He decides to leave the house to stay with a friend, but as he is leaving, he manages to capture this video. As Carter heads for his car, he sees his TV flickering and his lights randomly turning on and off inside his house. Now, usually when people watch these videos, they say, well, if the place is so haunted, then why wouldn't he just move out? Well, that's exactly what he did. Carter moved right out of that house. And the end of this haunted story, I guess.
No.
Hiding under the...
Nah, watch it end up following them. Y'all, I just realized something. I'm hungry than a mofo, bruh. What time is it? I've been up since like, what, 6:30, 7:30 this morning? What time is it? It's noon. Yeah, I gotta get some food in my stomach after this one.
Covers. A video poster who calls himself Celtic Dabs works the reception desk at a creepy old hotel in Arizona. One day, his coworker shows him something very strange that keeps happening in one of the rooms.
I've seen this, yeah.
What the?
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, cause let me hit it now, and then
Yeah.
Shut up,
Bro.
Something seems to be moving around in a strange erratic pattern under the bedsheet.
I mean, it's probably the same thing that left these stains on the sheet, but you dig, you know, I don't know.
When Celtic's coworker slaps the sheet, it just disappears. Celtic says that each time the sheet was tidied back up, the same weird phenomenon would happen again. So, just what do you think this could be? Also, if whatever is under the sheet isn't enough to scare you, well, just imagine staying in a hotel that put sheets like this on the bed.
Yeah.
Honestly, the thought of sleeping in those sheets scares me more than whatever is moving around under there.
Man, somebody sat there right there in that spot with boo-boo drawers on.
So either way, this video is truly disturbing.
For real.
Night
Because
call.
it's in multiple spots.
Late one night in Pueblo, Colorado, an emergency call comes into the 911 dispatch center. But whoever made the call hangs up almost immediately. The 911 operators trace the call and find that it came from Imperial Memorial Gardens. Well, the weird thing is, Imperial Memorial Gardens is a funeral home, surrounded by an 80-year-old cemetery. And it's 3:30 in the morning, so no one should be there. Now, as standard procedure, the 911 emergency operators call the funeral home back to make sure everything is okay.
Yeah.
And someone answers the phone. This is what the 911 operators hear.
Hello, 911, this is Erica. How can I help you? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Did I hear stuck in a vehicle?
There's a lot of static and a quiet male voice seems to say something a few times, but then the call just goes silent. Again, as part of standard procedure, the emergency operators send the police to check out the old funeral home. But when the officers arrive, they find the funeral home locked up and all the lights are off. No one's there. Now, I tried to clean up the call audio as much as possible, but there's just not much there.
Hello? Hello?
So, just who made this call? And what do you think they might be saying? Lurking in the dark. A man in South Wales walks out to his car very early one Wednesday morning to head off to work. It's just before 5 a.m. and the rest of the neighborhood is still asleep. No one else is around, and the man doesn't notice anything unusual. But later that night, as the man checks through his security camera feed, he sees something that sends a shiver down his spine.
Okay.
As the man approaches his car, some lumbering form seems to appear out of nowhere.
And it is almost like it came out of nowhere to rob him, but then thought about it and just said, nah.
Hurrying away.
Yeah.
And then, whatever this is, simply disappears into thin air.
And it's walking
Now, the
weird,
figure
too.
moves at a very odd angle and speed for this to be a lens flare. And considering that the rest of the video is in sharp focus, it seems very unlikely that this is some kind of compression error or problem with the camera. So, just who or what is this?
Is walking, I take back my previous statement, is almost walking like it's got a limp. Or like it's penguin walking.
Scary videos. So I like to end these videos with the stuff that kind of starts off scary and then just gets weird and kind of goofy. Speaking of which, TikToker Dre in Dallas experiences something spooky in his home, but instead of chasing it down to record with his phone, he goes the complete other way.
Come on, where you hide her stuff at?
Mom, where's my Gucci? Oh, it's a ghost in her.
No, I'm not. Come on, Janae. Come on, Janae. Right. Janae, come on. Janae, come on, friend. Come on. Janae, come on. It's a ghost in this mother.
Next up, now this
she couldn't even clear that corner right.
from Matt Sowards was shot on a country road in the middle of nowhere with no other cars around anywhere. Do not ever do this prank to someone who is driving.
¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó?
So, in case you missed it, the guy in the backseat hangs a life-size cardboard cutout of a zombie out of his window and dangles it in front of the driver's window. And the driver slams on the brakes and freaks right out.
That's crazy.
¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó?
He really thinks he saw that too, y'all. That's crazy.
¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó?
Now, lately on this channel, I've shown many kids scaring their parents for their own amusement. But you
That doggone spider said, come see me.
see, this segment is very different because TikToker Katie Funny Guy makes videos where he scares the shit out of his wife and kids.
This will be some stuff I do for real. Matter of fact, I've done it. This is me. This is me. He under the bed or in the closet. See, he's getting used to it. He was looking around like, hold on, it's too quiet in here, and I ain't seen Dad in the last 10 minutes.
Hello. Right here, I'm right here. 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 My check. My check.
But now, recently, Katie Funny Guy had an experience where something maybe gave him a little taste of his own medicine.
Really?
I was trying to, I was creeping. I'm talking about, yo, I was shook. What would you would have done? Hell, yeah, I'm gonna peek around the corner, for real, for real. The Look, I was scared too. I just hate Charlotte.
So I think the lesson here is if you keep scaring your family yourself, then the ghost in your house might take that personally.
And you know what? It creates that energy.
Anyway, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you back here next time.
Y'all, that was some nukes. I appreciate y'all coming through. That was actually a good episode right there. You know what I'm saying? Can't even complain about it. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. We're going to keep this thing going as much as we possibly can till the wheels fall off. Thank y'all for coming through. All right, now.